Right, we're in the car. We stopped for a toilet break and we are about halfway, probably not even, to Gloucester. I agree, Dobby, it's very annoying. We wish we were there. So we've got probably a couple hundred Ks to go and we are going to get there pretty late. And we're going to be up early to get to Drifta. So better get a move on. And hopefully we can get there before 11. So we'll keep you guys posted. All right, so we just arrived at Drifta HQ. This place is amazing. There's like this entire compound around here that is all working area. There's just like a stack of guys that are just building drawers, doing fit outs. It's phenomenal. I didn't expect it was going to be this big. So we've got the troopy here. We've just signed in. We're just waiting for them to come chat to us about the build and the install, and then we're going to head back into town for the day and just hang out whilst the work gets done. So it's a super cool operation. If you're into four-wheel driving, this is a place you definitely need to come and check out. They've got a retail store and a stack of all of their own gear. They stock all of the top of the range stuff. So yeah, it's a really, really cool place. So I'm looking forward to getting the work done and having our gull-wings. So we'll keep you posted. Guys, wanted to show you what we've done at Drifta. So Drifta, these are all Australian made. They've installed these gull-wings, which is awesome. So basically, on this side, we open this up and we've got our roadside kitchen. We're actually going to have a fold down table that comes here that's going to be bolted to the side of the truck, which is going to be really great. But for now, we've got all of our coffee, our cooking gear, our plates, everything. So it keeps it out of the truck and at least allows us to organize it. It's been one of the things that we've found to be the most annoying is just knowing where everything is, because we just don't have good storage at the moment. Then, Dobby's eating some grass. On this side, we've also got a gull-wing, and as you know, we've got our storage for our privacy awning here. So basically, this side is going to be when we open this, when we do our fit out, these seats are going to be gone, and we're going to have our fridge here. So we'll be able to open up the fridge and reach inside. But on the top here, we're actually going to have a shower. So there's going to be a shower head that's going to be mounted here. So basically, we'll be able to stand here, have our shower in full privacy, and it's going to be awesome. G'day guys. So we've just come up for air from the Chichester State Park. We're down in a gorgeous rainforest, absolutely no reception, right by a stream. It was fantastic. When we got there, it was really nice, really warm. We went and had a swim in the stream, which was fantastic, and had our bush shower, which was very, very cold, I must say. But then it started torrentially raining. So we decided that we would pack up. Anna's just up there having a meeting for her new non-for-profit that they're looking to set up, which is pretty cool. And I figured I'd come down here. I'm literally under a bridge right now. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a view. There's a dam just here. And I wanted to talk to you guys about our experience so far and some really practical takeaways that you can have when it comes to applying what we're learning through this experience to your business. So let's talk about it. All right, here's a Dungog Dam. I should have brought my fishing gear. It would have been fantastic to go fishing here. Hopefully you guys can see this stream that's running in here. But it's a really beautiful spot. So really pumped. This trip's been great. Look, there's a weird feeling about it. Now, I wanted to talk about this a little bit today. The thing I wanted to talk about is most of us are so used to having certainty of our environment, right? We go to the same office every single day for work, or we go into a space where we're used to working. We know that there's going to be internet. We know that we're going to have a certain degree of certainty around our environment, and that allows us to not have to worry about our basic needs and focus on the task at hand. This comes down to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. For those of you who don't know Maslow's is a psychological hierarchy of needs that goes from people's core basic needs, things like shelter, food, water, up until their aspirational needs, and it ascends all the way up to self-actualization. So the example that I use is that if you are in a position where you don't know where you're going to sleep, you can't think about your aspirational goals. And this is a thing about traveling like this, and something that we need to get used to is there is so much uncertainty, and our basic core needs of really, where are we going to get water from? Where are we going to get reception? And where are we going to get food and all of these things is probably the biggest challenges. So we need to condition ourselves to be able to think in these conditions, because I found it to be very difficult to think about strategically in the business and this forward-facing strategy when these immediate needs for us are not presupposed. So there's definitely a steep learning curve here, guys. However, there's been some really positive things out of it. The positive has been that the amount of clarity that I have being in this environment, not particularly just under a bridge, but I mean in this environment of being out of the house, in nature, just being surrounded by a beautiful, calming environment, is the sense of clarity I have is something that I haven't had in a very long time. I think this is going to have a huge benefit for us in the business. And I think that it's going to have a tremendous impact on us as human beings as well. And I was thinking about it. Looking back, as entrepreneurs, we get caught in this whirlwind, right? We have this constant pressure of feeling like we always have to be doing. Let's think about it. When you're an employee, you have the ability to work 40 hours a week, 9 to 5. You can go home after work, switch off. You've got your weekends to yourself. You've got no expectation, in most cases, to do anything beyond that expectation, within those requirements. As a business owner, you never really switch off. There's no such thing as 9 to 5 for most. There is no such thing as not working on the weekends. There's always something that comes up. You might not work every weekend, but there are a lot of times where you do have to, right? And your business is always in the back of your mind. And I think a lot of business owners feel guilty when they're not working. This is an issue. And this takes its toll. It definitely does. There is an impact of this type of working arrangement. The constant pressure of grinding away, this whole idea of being productive and constantly doing these things, it actually has an impact on your productivity. I found personally that taking the time to relax, unwind, reflect has been one of the most powerful tools in my arsenal of growing and scaling businesses. I've actually found that when I don't take time out, it has an adverse impact on the value that I can contribute to my business. Now, how many business owners consciously take time out on a regular basis from their business? There's actually very few. I'm going to get out of the rain. So, I think that as a business owner, it is so important that you take time out regularly to change your environment and in turn change the way that you look at your business, you look at your growth, you look at your goals, you look at the things that you want. I've worked with thousands of clients over the years who have helped them achieve some phenomenal results, but there are a few constants. Our clients' goals can be grouped, and I think all of our goals can be grouped into a couple of key things. There's our aspirational home. There is our financial freedom to be able to have the choice to do what we want with our time. There is self-actualization of being able to give back. There is experience, typically holidays, and sharing those holidays and experiences with your loved ones, your family, your friends, so on and so forth. And really, those are the main things. I think the real one, when people have a certain level of financial freedom, they then want time freedom. And they want time freedom to have experience. They want to experience the world, they want to experience other cultures, and the common factor for all of these people is that they want to fill their cup. All of the clients that I've spoken to over the years, and I feel this myself, is that our business and our day-to-day lives depletes our cup. It drains the battery. And we all need to take that time away to recharge and fill our cup again. Now, most people look at that from just filling your personal cup. This is not true. You need to fill your business cup, your leadership cup as well. And we've been able to prove that the more time you have out of your business,
the more growth that you can have. In my last business, as an example, I read the 4-Hour Workweek. I went away and I read the 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. Now, I think for most businesses, working a 4-hour week is a fable. It's unrealistic. Unless you get your business to a really particular point where you've got a full leadership team, you can put yourself in an advisory position, I think then, yes. But a multi-6-figure business and even a 7-figure business being able to do that, you just don't have the resources available. I hate to tell you that. But here's the thing, I would personally hate just working 4 hours a week. I wouldn't know what to do with my time. I'm constantly thinking of entrepreneurial pursuits. How can we help more people? How can I grow my team? How can I empower my team? How can I create more cool stuff that leaves a legacy in this world? All of this is about helping people achieve their goals and objectives, and as a byproduct of that becomes our success in business. So I decided, reading the 4-Hour Work Week, well, okay, I don't want to do a 4-hour work week, I want to do a 4-day work week. And not only do I want to have a 4-day work week for myself, I want to have the same for my team. So we decided to implement a 4-day week. We had Fridays off. There was a caveat though. Our Fridays, we spent the first part of the morning on personal development. We sat in the boardroom, there was no client work, and we worked on ourselves. We worked on the activities and the things that were necessary to be able to improve ourselves as human beings. Next, we went out for lunch. We enjoyed time together. And then the third part was everyone had the choice of what they did with their time on their Friday afternoon after lunch. If they personally believed that they'd contributed enough to the business to be able to warrant taking that Friday off, then that was their time. However, if they feel like they didn't do enough, they hadn't invested enough time in getting things done, their tasks were too much, then they could choose to invest that time into the business of playing catch-up. Now, my business partners at the time thought I was crazy. They didn't think it was going to work. They thought the business was actually going to suffer as a result. But I did it anyway. And over that 12 months that we did that, we ended up getting 95% growth in the business. We reduced the time in the business by 20% and we had 95% growth. That only came from taking time out of the business. I read 4-Hour Work Week while sitting on a beach in New Caledonia. If I didn't take that time out, that idea wouldn't have manifested. I wouldn't have implemented the strategy. I would have been stuck in the grind. And the reality was that I probably would have limited the growth that I had experienced. Now, fast forwarding to today, I feel that this time that we're taking out, experimenting with the troopy, getting used to the setup, having these new environments, these new experiences, doing everything completely unplanned, is against the grain, but it's an experience that we need. And I am 100% confident that us as human beings, our team, and our business and clients, as a result, are going to flourish in return. So this is an interesting time. It really is.
As I sit here and I kind of ponder the business and what we've achieved over the last 3 years and the road to come, I understand that as a result of working so hard in the business over the course of the last 3 years and not taking enough time like this, even though I know how powerful this time has been for me in the past, I feel I lost sight of the significance of taking time out of the business. And as a result, I feel that although we've achieved so much, we've scaled a team of over 27, we'll have 30 by the end of the month. We've got a multi-7-figure business. We serve over 400 clients around the world. We're growing
really, really well. We've thrived through COVID. We've helped a lot of people thrive as well. But I feel that I've got so caught working in the business and grinding away, not taking this time, that I need this opportunity. I need this opportunity to step into being a proper leader in this business. Leading my community of the people that follow us online, leading our clients, leading our team, leading our business forwards, and stepping out of the technician role. Now, this is a vicious cycle, guys. The vicious cycle of entrepreneurship is when you are an expert technician, that you are phenomenal at delivering results to your clients. You've had a trade, a job, a role that you've done for a very long time, and you've perfected it. You're A game. You've typically been doing it for between 5, 10, or even more years. The longer you do it, the harder it is to get out of it. And you are so used to being the one directly delivering value and results to your clients. You've become the hero to your own story. And here's the thing, guys. I've been an advisor since I was 19 years old. It was my first proper job. It's been the only thing that I've done besides my fashion business for the better part of the last 14 years. Now, that comes at a cost. And it comes at a cost for all expert technicians who start a business in their wheelhouse of their trade. I actually believe that it's easier for you to go and start a business that you've never had experience as a technician in, because you cannot step into the technician role. You're forced to remain a leader of that business and hire the right technicians to deliver the value for you. For example, let's say you're an accountant and you go and set up a marketing business. You have no idea how to do marketing. You're not a digital marketer. You don't know how to do graphic design. You don't know how to set up landing pages. You don't know how to create websites. You don't know how to do ads. You have to hire expert technicians and then make sure that they are all the ones that are the heroes, that deliver the value to the clients. It would be extremely difficult. Yes, you could learn, but there's going to be a steep learning curve and it's probably not the smartest move. On the flip side, for people like us, who are expert technicians and deliver a ton of value and are world class at what we do, it is very difficult to step out of that position. And it's something that I need to do. I still want to be pushing forward thought leadership. I still want to be designing, creating frameworks and systems that support our clients to get phenomenal results. But I realize if we're going to help more people, if we want to change the way that our industry works, if we want to help guide more business owners like you guys to achieving financial freedom and building more profit, more free time, and more personal wealth, creating the frameworks that support you guys to do things similar to what we do, to give you those opportunities to be able to live life on your own terms and be able to manufacture financial freedom for you and your family using your business, I can't do that in a technician role. This is why this trip, this time, creating this space out of the business is so important. It's a little bit scary, but it's very exciting. Because much like this trip, much like the environment that we're in, much like the business, and my journey to go from being an expert technician to being an expert leader and CEO of this business, there's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of unknown. What I'm excited about is that where there's uncertainty, there's growth. Because what I've become accustomed to is getting very comfortable being uncomfortable. I work very well in high stress environments. On the flip side, I've seen many people who are in business who don't appreciate the value of getting accustomed to thriving in chaos. Business is chaos. Growing a business is chaos. And I find that as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, you need to understand that there are two types of people. There are people who find a way, or there are people who find an excuse. If you want to thrive in business, you need to find a way. So we are in the state park, and this is the logging museum apparently. There is some machines. Ooh, look at this tractor. Look at that. That's so cool. Let me get inside it, babe. Hold this. You get inside. Oh, you look the part, babe. Don't get tetanus and die, alright? Yeah. Oh wow, look at this track. Probably gonna get stuck. Okay, we're gonna do some first proper full driving in the troopy. We have no idea what we're doing. So I'm gonna press some buttons and engage some thingamadoogies, and we're gonna see how we go. How do you think we're gonna do, babe?
I think we're gonna do shiblau.
We're gonna do...
That's how I think.
We're probably gonna get stuck, but it's for your entertainment, so let's go. Do you want the gimbal?
No, it should be alright.
Okay, so let's put this here. That's there. I'm gonna push the lockers in. Alright. That was a little bit scary. Let's assess the
Not happy.
pug fell.
Dobby, good boy.
Let's assess the damage. All right, we're gonna check and see, did we cause any?
Got like mud all over it, but I think it's fine.
Not bad.
do it, babe? We're gonna do a water crossing.
Yes.
Alright, let's see how we go. Feeling a bit adventurous. Puddle was? Probably.
Just stick around here or there?
Yeah, let's go there because I'm close to the water.
Okay, cool. I'm not amused.
We didn't get stuck this time. No trees to fall in our way. That's our kryptonite. Isn't it, Poops? Yes. What do you reckon, Debbie?
I mean, if we get under a tree,
Poppers.
it's going to be like